The Dallas Mavericks just avoided a sweep by defeating the Boston Celtics 122-84 in amazing fashion. The entire team stepped up. They hit their shots. They played defense. The rotations from Jason Kidd were perfect. Guys were showing up in big moments, and Tim Hardaway Jr. was making history. The whole team made history. And in this video, we're going to break down the good, the bad, the ugly, what worked for the Dallas Mavericks, why we were able to win in just historic fashion, and all the records that this team decided to break in tonight's game. But how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavs Digest, bringing the latest news on everything Mavericks related. And before we get started with this video, I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by. If you could just drop in the comment section, why not us? Because the Dallas Mavericks, if any team is going to come back being down 0-3, why not us? Drop that down in the comment section. But let's go on with the video because tonight's game was just crazy. We got off to a very hot start, just like we did in Game 3. But unlike Game 3, we didn't let up. I mentioned in my live stream, in Game 5 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, in Game 5 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Dallas Mavericks just put on a spanking. We were in the lead by just a huge margin for the majority of that game, and we never looked back. This game, it felt a little bit different. Yes, we did beat the Boston Celtics by about 38 points, which ranks third in NBA Finals victory margin history. It's great. Like I said, we're breaking history records in tonight's game. But just from the eye test alone and from what I saw, the Dallas Mavericks were just playing their best brand of basketball. Yes, we stomped the Boston Celtics, but it was because we played our brand of basketball. The other day, the Boston Celtics didn't have practice, and instead, Jason Kidd had the team watching film. And this is why. We had to see what we weren't seeing in games 1 through 3. And I said before in other videos, in games 1 to 2, 2 to 3, we were making the right adjustments. Little bit by little bit, we were making all the right adjustments and making the improvements that we needed to make this game 4 victory just that much better. Everything came together. Luka Doncic was playing great defense. He wasn't arguing with the refs. So all that critique and all what the naysayers are saying about Luka Doncic, they can put that to rest because he made all the adjustments that he needed to make as a leader for this team. But not only that, the role players stepped up. Even though PJ Washington really didn't have that great of a game, he was in foul trouble. It was very weird. However, Tim Hardaway Jr. was hitting shots. Maxey played great defense as well as he was also hitting shots. Josh Green was providing hustle for you. Markieff Morris hit a 3. Derrick Lively hit a 3 in the first half, which was just amazing. When Derrick Lively hit that 3, I was like, it's over. It's over. That's our sign that the series is ours to win. But you got to take it one quarter at a time and one game at a time. But let's go ahead and look at the box scores. Let's start with the Boston Celtics, right? Jason Tatum had 15 points. 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Shot 1 of 4 from 3. Al Horford had 3 points, 1 steal, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He was 1 of 1 from 3. Drew Holiday had 10 points. He had 5 turnovers, 1 block, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. He was 2 of 4 from 3. And Derrick White had 6 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. He was 2 of 8 from 3. Jaylen Brown, 10 points, 2 turnovers, 2 assists, 1 rebound. He was 1 of 5 from 3. And off their bench, Sam Hauser gave you 14. Xavier Tillman gave you 3. O'Shea Brissett gave you 7. Keita gave you 2. Pritchard gave you 11. Mihaila gave you 3. It was all in garbage time. Their bench really couldn't do much. And that's fine because this isn't what we're talking about because we're talking about the Dallas Mavericks. Let's take a quick look right here. If I can find it. Here we go. The Dallas Mavericks. PJ Washington had 5 points. Like I said, he was in some foul trouble. He had 4 fouls. We really couldn't play him too much, but he gave you 5 points, had 2 rebounds. He was 2 of 3 from 3. Derrick Jones Jr. gave you 5 points. He had 1 block, 2 rebounds, was 1 of 2 of 3. Daniel Gafford, the slumlord, looked really good in that third quarter. We just kept feeding him. Had 7 points, 1 block, 4 rebounds. Kyrie Irving, 21 points. 6 assists, 4 rebounds. He was 1 of 6 from 3, but he was playing very well. It was a sneaky 21, but he was on fire tonight, doing all the right things. Definitely came alive in the second half. And Luka Doncic, the man that everybody wants to say, oh, he may not be a superstar. Oh, this is very disappointing. This is all Luka's fault. How does number 77 respond? Gave you 29 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, all while shooting 0 of 8 from 3. It was still a plus 30 for the game. Defense, it was definitely there. Off the bench, like I said, Markieff Morris gave you a 3. Gave you 3 when it was needed. Gave you 4 rebounds as well. Maxey Kleber gave you 5 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Max in 5 minutes didn't get you any buckets. However, he had 1 assist and 2 rebounds. And Tim Hardaway Jr. in 12 minutes had 15 points. The man was 5 of 7 from 3. Had the same amount of points as Jason Tatum, who was the Boston Celtics leading scorer tonight. Shout out to Tim Hardaway Jr. We couldn't win without you. The apology letter is on the way. Who else was doing it? Dwight Powell, he gave you some minutes, no points, but he gave you some rebounds and some assists. Derrick Lively, the rookie, gave you 11 points, 1 steal, 12 rebounds, and was 1 of 1 from 3. Derrick Lively has made more three-pointers in the NBA Finals than Joel Embiid, James Harden, and Damian Lillard all combined. Take that for data, right? Josh Green off the bench gave some good hustle, had 3 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 5 rebounds. And Dante Inferno Exum gave you 10 points. He had 1 turnover, but he had 1 steal, 2 rebounds. He was 2 of 4 from 3. One of those threes they waved off. They said it didn't count. That's fine, because just shortly after that 3 wasn't counted, he got his get back. He spun the block and gave you another 3. Dante Exum was definitely part of our victory tonight, as well as the whole team. But like I said in the intro, this team just broke records. We made history. Even though we're down 3-1, the job's not done. But this is a game that we can be happy about. I think a lot of us fans, after game 3, there was a lot of frustration. A lot of people just didn't believe or didn't want to believe that we could still stay in this. I, for one, felt that way, but I had to tell myself, if anyone's going to do it, why not us? But like I said, the records were being broke tonight. Kyrie wins his first game versus Boston since 2021. 1 of 13. I said it on my live stream, if we can win game 5 in Boston, we might as well say we're going to game 7. If we can win in Boston, if Kyrie can get his first win in Boston since 2021, we got ourselves a series, and we can keep it going. But shout out to Kyrie finally beating the Boston Celtics after 13 tries. On his 14th, he got it. But what else? What other records did what other records did the Dallas Mavericks break tonight? Let's look at it. Derrick Lively, the only 20-year-olds with multiple career double-doubles in the finals. Magic Johnson, Derrick Lively. We mentioned all playoffs how Derrick Lively has just become an amazing player, an amazing rookie, a sponge. He's getting better game over game. This guy is a cheat code. Like I said, he hit a 3 in the first half. I didn't even see Derrick Lively go to the corner. When he got the ball, I'm like, is this the play we're setting up for Derrick Lively? I know he can hit these. And he did. And after the game, Jason Kidd even said, we know Derrick Lively can hit these threes. That's the next step in his development. The team knows what Derrick Lively can do. It's just going to take time. And in time, Derrick Lively is going to be a terrorist, just a threat, just a problem to the NBA. And I don't think that our other opponents are going to be ready. But to continue the night of just record breaking, the largest blowout wins in finals history. When the Bulls beat the Jazz by 42, that's the number 1. The Celtics beat the Lakers by 39, that's third. But the Mavs beating the Celtics tonight by 38 is the 3rd largest blowout in finals history. I think we were up by as much as 43 or 45 points at one point, which at that time was the biggest margin in NBA finals history. But hey, the magic doesn't stop there, because what else? The Mavs beat the Celtics by 38. Like I said, the 3rd largest win in NBA Finals history. But what I wanted to show you guys is that Lively is the youngest player in Finals history to make a 3-point shot. The records don't stop there, because the last one I want to show you guys is this. The only players in history with 5 3-pointers made in a single quarter in an NBA Finals game. Steph Curry, Ray Allen, Tim Hardaway Jr. hit 5 threes in a quarter. Came in, of course, it was garbage time, and let's be honest, the Boston Celtics kind of gave up early. They pulled their guys out, like, I think 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Garbage time started in the 3rd quarter. They pulled out their starters. I wasn't sure what was going on. We pulled our starters out. Tim Hardaway Jr. proceeded to hit 5 threes back to back. Tim Hardaway Jr., I'm not sure if the apology letter is on the way, but the people said they wanted Tim. Game 4, that may not have been the Tim we wanted, but in Game 5, this was the Tim Hardaway that you guys definitely wanted to see. This was Tim Hardaway Jr. that we needed to see. Even though it was in garbage time, those 15 points was definitely needed to extend the lead, to keep us in this game. There was no way they were going to come back. The Dallas Mavericks did a lot of things right. We played great defense. We had great rotations from Jason Kidd, trusting Dante Exum for more than just 3 minutes in the game, letting Dante go out there, be a ball handler, be a positive, getting his open shots. We even had Jaden Hardy in garbage time, who looked good as well. Derrick Lively was playing great defense, getting mad boards. The boards were he was just eating them up. Rebounding was amazing. We were fixing a lot of the problems that we saw in games 1, 2, and 3. And I know a lot of people are going to say it's just one game. The Boston Celtics can still just win 1 and win. Okay, yeah, the Boston Celtics can win 1 and win it. We can also win 3 more and win it. It's the first of 4, and no one's got there just yet. And if anybody's going to come back being down 0-3, why not us? I mean, Kyrie was down 1-3 to the Warriors, and he won it. So why not us? Why not the Dallas Mavericks? But we got to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if we're going to talk about the good, we got to talk about everybody on the Dallas Mavericks, all the way from the owners, to Nico Harrison to Jason Kidd to Jared Dudley, all the way to AJ Lawson, who himself got a bucket in the NBA Finals. Everybody that's a part of the Dallas Mavericks organization, you get the dub. You get the good. It was amazing to watch Luka Doncic just block out all the noise. We saw so much hate from Luka Doncic over the last few days. Game 3 wasn't pretty, we know, but Luka Doncic being able to just block that out, come out, and just perform like he did, not just from a number standpoint, because you can argue this wasn't his best game by the numbers. He's put up bigger numbers before, but that's not the point. Being a leader, leading by example, that's how we won this game. That's how Luka helped us win this game. That's on him. But the whole team looked amazing. Derrick Lively, Derrick Jones Jr., even PJ, who was dealing with foul trouble. Everybody. Dwight Powell didn't get a bucket, but hey, everybody contributed to the win. The good goes to the Dallas Mavericks. The bad, I got to give it to Joe Mazzulla. There was a few times where we were going on a run. He called a timeout, rightfully so, but I didn't see the right adjustments. And of course, I know Celtics fans are going to find this video and say that Scott Foster saved this. You can argue Scott Foster saved this. That's cool. Did Scott Foster tell y'all to miss all those shots? I'm just saying. Did Scott Foster tell y'all to miss layups and wide open shots? I'm just saying. But sure. But Joe Mazzulla, in my opinion, definitely got outcoached this game by Jason Kidd. But to Jason Kidd's credit, he trusted the team. He trusted these guys. And in kind, they returned that trust by performing for Jason Kidd, performing for the team, and performing for the home crowd. In the ugly, I got to give it to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was like a minus 30, minus 33 tonight, which I think was just abysmal. Jason Tatum was just not good. It was just an ugly performance. In games 1, 2, and 3, Jaylen Brown was just torching us, dominating, being honestly the finals MVP candidate. If the Celtics were to win tonight, it would go to Jaylen Brown. But for whatever reason, I guess Jason Tatum wanted to be the star. He wanted to be the one to win it all for the team, and it fell flat. He had as many points as Tim Hardaway Jr. The ugly goes to you, Jason Tatum. He had a very ugly performance. But job is not done. We win one game at a time. We got to take it one game at a time. The Dallas Mavericks may be down, but we're not out. If you're a Mavericks fan, you got to believe. And if you don't believe, you shouldn't be here. But I just want to thank all you guys for making this far to the video. Check out our Twitter and Discord, links in the description below. Consider becoming a channel member. We are doing another giveaway at the beginning of next month. Going to do some Dallas merch. So if you want to be part of that giveaway, make sure you become a channel member of any tier. But until next time, remember, drink water. And don't forget, why not us? Peace.